Very interesting.
Yes, I agree. And now we're going to talk about the statement he made. So here's where the drama comes in. He said, hopefully I reach the 24. But right now, I'm going to enjoy my third one. Obviously, people are all, oh, this guy's cocky. Super cocky.
What? Really?
Yes. They're, super cocky guy. And,
weird.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Is he being cocky?
No. What? There's nothing cocky about that to me. This is a guy who is equal to Andy Murray in slams at his young age. This is a guy who obviously has come on the tour and is only able to beat people in the big three because he has self-belief. If you don't have that level of delusion and self-belief, how are you going to do what he's done so far? I think that's what separates Sinner and Alcaraz from the generations that came right before them is the arrogance, yes. the self-belief, the thought, I'm going to take that guy out. I came here to beat that guy. I'm obsessed with Djokovic. I think about Djokovic when I'm at practice. I want to play him to win the final. That's the stuff he was saying.
And he's backing it up now.
He's backing it up. And Sinner was saying it, and then all of a sudden he was backing it up. So to me, if you really think Alcaraz and Sinner aren't in their practice sessions with their coaches talking about winning 25 slams, you're a nutcase. They're thinking about it. They're talking about it. I'm grateful they're saying it in press because they don't have to. But I promise you, Federer, Nadal, Djokovic are all talking about beating each other when they're private. I promise you, they're just as arrogant and they believe in themselves just as much, and they are showing up to kill each other. If you think that players win more than 10 slams without thinking of killing each other, you've never played high-level sports. There's nothing arrogant about that. Every player who's won slams has that inside them. All of them. And the ones who don't, retire.
Djokovic was saying that when he won his first slam, beating Tsonga. He was all, I'm here for Federer. So everybody does it.
Yeah.
That they have that belief within them that they're going to do it.
You have to. You know how many people Federer beat with just his aura on the tour because they didn't believe they could beat him? Those guys are all gone now. You know what? Those guys never made it. You have to walk out there certain you can do it. And if you aren't, you will lose every time. This is our last topic, right?
Yes, there's more though.
Okay, well, I have a little anecdotal story topic-y thing to go along with this.
Okay.
Federer just gave a speech at Dartmouth.
Yes.
And in it, he said a very interesting statistic that I thought was very representative of what it takes. He said, look, at the end of my career, I had a post 80% win percentage, right? I won at least 80% of all my matches in my career. And that sounds incredible. That means if I walked on the court and played 10 matches, I only lost 2 of them, no matter who was on the court. He was like, but what you guys don't know is I only won 53% of my points. Just over half of my points. What separates me from everyone else is 3 or 4%. And it's showing up on the big points. It's believing you're going to win and doing the right things and working on just winning enough to be separate from everyone else, And that's the self-belief percentage, right? When it's deuce and you're going against Djokovic, do you think you're supposed to win that point? Because if you don't, you're going to be that 47% and he's going to be the 53%. That's the difference, right? So I think that Alcaraz and Sinner understand that a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of self-belief, that's the difference maker.
Right.
So I love it. Federer clearly, he articulates it much more polite. He doesn't sound cocky. If you don't think Federer is cocky, you are crazy. Federer is out there, he could be down a break, and he's in his head going, I'm going to win this match. I promise you he is, and I know Djokovic is down 2 sets. He's in press conferences going, I love it. That's the deep waters. I'm taking them out to the deep waters. If you don't think these guys talk like that, you got another thing coming. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. These guys think they're winning every point, so yeah, it's funny to hear, but I do not think Alcaraz... I actually think Alcaraz is less cocky than the big 3. That's my take.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I think he wears his heart on his sleeve a little more. I think he's a little more transparent than he should be. I think that Nadal, as much as we see him being honest and wearing his heart on his sleeve, he's a true gentleman.
That's
true.
true.
Although he thinks he's going to steamroll people, he would never say it. But he thinks it.
I don't see Alcaraz mocking Sinner.
No.
I remember Djokovic mocking Nadal.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it got close, all of a sudden, there was a rivalry now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see that from Alcaraz.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yeah. I end all this just to say I don't think Alcaraz is that cocky at all.
I agree.
I think he's realist.
As a matter of fact, I think it was a couple of WTA players. I think it was Goff even who said, "You only won 53% of your total points." I don't think so. So yes. But now the last topic.